What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So I want to talk about Tyler Perry's latest movie to hit Netflix, A Fall from Grace. And this is his very first film to go to Netflix. Now, this movie has been getting so much backlash and it has received so many negative reviews. I kind of hesitate to even do this video because I share the same thoughts as everyone else on the film. So, not to get too much into the movie, I really just want to talk about something dealing with Tyler Perry and his creative style. I mean, just looking back at all of his films, they're kind of the same thing. He kind of produces the same type of material. He uses the same, similar storylines. And it's just gotten to the point where you kind of just already know what you're going to get with him. And people are beginning to notice this. And so they're speaking on the fact that he seems to be okay with it. And Tyler Perry, it's like he doesn't take it as a criticism towards the fact that he can do better. He take it as a personal attack. And that's where he's wrong at, because he got to understand that some people are movie critics and that is a profession. That is just something that they do. They have every right to it. I mean, it is just an opinion, just as a person who really enjoy his films, who really think that his films are good, where there are going to be people who don't think his films are good. And he have to understand that people, they have the right to feel that way. And it doesn't mean that they are just attacking him. And it doesn't mean that you're hating. Because I'm so tired of hearing people saying that they're just hating on him. Who is just hating on him? I look at hating as another way of saying jealous. And no one is jealous of him. There are other great film directors out there who would be glad to help him with his projects, to help him to put out better material, high quality material, and to help him to pick better actors to fit these roles that he just choose people and throw them into. Because I hear so much of old Tyler Perry should be praised for the fact that he gives so many people a chance. Well, that's good too, but not everybody deserves a chance just because they want it. I mean, I want to be a film critic, but I know just looking back sometime at some of my videos, I'm like, it's so much that I could work on. I'd still have a hard time sometimes being comfortable on camera. And I know that there are people out there that can help me, but sometimes that help, it takes a lot of money to get that. Some people are just not that willing to just help you. And some people are. Like, I have gotten a lot of good advice from people who do things that, movie critics and stuff like that. And just people who do movie reviews. I've talked to a lot of people. I talked to Sharonda Williams with Pay Her Weight. I've talked to Brandon Keith with Just My Opinion. I've talked to people on Twitter. I've talked to Poetry with Twisted Life TV. I've talked to her. Like, there are people that have helped me with this just on YouTube alone. But some things I have to look within myself and say, well, if this is something that I really want to do, I got to work hard to really get the audience that I want. I know deep down inside I need to do that. At the same time, I'm not opposed to going to people and asking them to critique my work so far and tell me what I can work on to make myself better. And it seems like when it comes to Tyler Perry, you just can't get inside of, you just can't get to him and get him to see that this is what people are talking about. It's not a personal attack on you. I mean, I respect him because he's a creator. Like myself, I'm a creator. I mean, I'm a very small, almost unknown creator. But, it's like I know what it feels like to dream and really want something and work hard towards it. But is he really working hard towards being great? Or in his mind, is he already great because he know that there's an audience who's just going to accept what he's put out already? He got to understand, if he's going to look at it that way, then you got to look at the fact that there's some people who's not going to be into what you do for the fact that it's like they know you can do better. It's like they know you got the potential, but he don't see the potential in himself. And yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about, is the fact that, you know, I don't think he get why he has gotten so much backlash on his latest movie, A Fall from Grace. I mean, there's so much that you can pinpoint out in a movie. The movie has memes now. People has made so much fun of this movie. I even noticed in one of the scenes that there's an actual microphone in one of the scenes while they're filming. And then a lot of people has pointed out the extras in the movie and how things just look so fake in the background. And yes, he is worth the 600 million. That's his net worth. But when are we going to stop, you know, valuing people by their net worth and start valuing them by the craft that they put out? It's like the money don't make you valuable. That's just money. You can have that money today and it can be all gone tomorrow. That doesn't mean anything. Are you still going to be able to say that you can put out, like, you know, real good work that's going to have people just always remembering you for that? Or are you just being remembered for the money that you made from the work that you've done? It's like, I think that he just don't see it that way. And that kind of makes it exhausting going back and forth with somebody who look at things that way. I wouldn't even bother. It's like, after this, I'm just not even really expecting to see anything different from Tyler Perry unless he start to, you know, like collab with other people, with other great producers. I mean, Michael Jackson, when he was alive, he did not become the king of pop, being the great entertainer that he was by himself. He had a great team behind him. He created a team. He had a good support system. He had people in his ear that can sit down and tell him, look, this don't look right, and you need to change this. And it kind of makes me think that Tyler Perry, he just don't want to hear that. You can't tell him that he's wrong. He's not open to other people's opinion of his work. To him, he can't do no wrong and stuff like that. And then he also put out this video where he has stacks and stacks of scripts that he's wrote for his other shows. And he was like, I no longer have a writer's room. I do all the writing for all my material myself. And he said, so what's the point? Work ethic. And I'm like, you're really bragging on that? You bragging on this like this is something that people just highly anticipate to see. Like, no. Because we kind of know what it's going to be like, especially if he's doing it all on his own. And again, back to the network. Like, everybody goes back to the same, oh, he's worth this, and people could say what they want. I read so much of this garbage on Facebook today. All I could do is just laugh at it. I respond to some of it just for the fun of it. It's like, if anything, I make them mad because they're not getting to me, because I can be the only one that goes against all that stuff that they're saying, because what they're saying don't even make sense. It's like they sound just like a narcissist, mad because you go against something that, you know, they are, you know, they just so hardly want to push it on you. They want you to see it the way they do. They want you to accept it. And I don't want to. And that's okay. Just like they don't have to like something that I'm into. But when it comes to movie critiquing, you have to look at it a different way. Like, I'm talking about what I see. Like, these are facts. He can do better in that department. And they're just looking at it like, you should be proud of him because he's a black man and he's done so many good things, not only for the movie industry, but for the church, where we're not talking about the church, we're talking about the movie. Like, y'all are quick to get off subject, just like a narcissist do. And they also mentioned about, you know, his studio. Would he have a $900 million studio? And that's good, but what are you going to do with it? Like, it's like you have all this money that you just sitting on, and then you're putting out cheap stuff, and you want people to just, you know, just be so proud of your work. And people are actually proud of some of that. But like I say, maybe they looking through blind eyes. I don't know. But anyway, that's where I'm at with it. So if y'all checked out A Fall from Grace, leave your thoughts down below. Leave your thoughts on everything else that I talked about Tyler Perry and his work and the way he looked at criticism towards his films. So anyway, that's it for now. Thank y'all for watching. Talk to you soon.